Hi, you're welcome to another tutorial. This tutorial I'm going to be introducing to you another data flow transform. This time it's called aggregate transform. Aggregate transform is one of the SSIS tool that you use to transform or work on a very large amount of data. It's when if you have to work on large data and you've got to roll them up to a different granularity. You use aggregate transform to do that. It helps you to get the aggregate of your data. Yeah, I'm going to take you through how you can do that using SSIS. I'm going to create a new package. We'll name that lab 5 rather. There you are. What I'm going to do, I'm going to quickly create a connection string to the OLEDB connection. I've got the Adventure Work database already connected. Click on that. Okay, I've got a connection already there. Now I'm going to get an OLEDB source from on the data flow. Connect that to the data flow. If you get on the SSIS toolbox, locate on the sources that get you to scroll down. OLEDB source, drag that on there, and we'll call this OLEDB source. Give it a name that is transaction history. Okay, we're going to configure that. Well, what I'm going to do here is to create a new table using SQL command. Well, I'm going to quickly introduce you how you can use SQL command and use a query builder. All right here on your query builder, you have the table, and the table we want here is the transaction history. If you scroll down there, you see the transaction history. Just click on add it, close on there. I'm going to select the field we need for this. For this, I will need the product ID. Select that. I will need the transaction date. I'll need the quantity. I'll need the actual cost. I'll need the modified date, and also need the transaction type here. And that's good enough. And click OK. And here you are. The SQL query command is automatically created for you, and you just give a quick preview. Those are the data I picked from the database, and those are the columns that we need, and you click on OK. Right, that's the transaction history connected to the OLEDB database source. But we need aggregate transform, right, to aggregate this large amount of data and convert them to different granularity that we can really make sense of. So I'm going to go back to the SSIS toolbox, and on the common tab there, we'll drag the aggregate transform onto our data flow. We connect that there, to it, and double click to just give it a name. I'm going to give it data rollup. Okay, that's good. And just gonna double click on that to, so we have all of this. I'll need this to the transaction cost, quantity. I'll also need the transaction date. Okay. All right. What I need to do now is to identify what operation do I need for that. The quantity, I'm going to change that to total quantity, and the actual cost, I'm going to take that to actual cost, turn that to total cost. That will be sum. They will be sum as well. And transaction dates, Let's change it to last transaction date. I'm going to put that to be maximum. And this is filled in for the aggregate transform at the point in time. You click on OK. And then we want to try and get an Excel destination for that. Flat file destination for this, and drag it, drop that on there, connect it to your data. I'm going to give this to be extracted data, and make a connection to that. Click on new, select the limiter. I'm just going to wait for it to load down the destination where I'm going to keep the file. I'm just going to leave this as flat file connection manager. Then I'm going to browse where I'm going to store the data. I'll call it, just call it transaction history. Extracted. Okay. Now for that, let's save. I click on OK. Let's have a look at the mapping there. Yeah, that looks good. And click on OK. Now at this point we can run our package and see and execute it, see what data have been transformed or aggregated. Yeah, our package worked. Out of the 1,113 rows for 1,113, 443 rows, 444 rows have been aggregated. So that's good. So that's how you use aggregate transform to convert or transform your data into different level of granularity. Thank you for watching. See you in another video.